An old slave was digging in the mines. He discovered a precious blue sapphire. However, when he handed the gem over to the soldiers, the slave not only received no reward, but was killed by them instead. A boy couldn't stand by and watch. He immediately snatched the sapphire from the soldiers. He then climbed to the top of the hill, raising his hands in a gesture symbolizing freedom. The oppressed slaves around him lifted their hands in response, but the boy paid a heavy price for this. He was taken to the execution ground by the soldiers, facing beheading. Yet, facing death, Hellroot felt no fear. He hoped to inspire his people's rebellion with his own life. Then, a miracle happened. Hellroot did not die. He was rescued by a group of wizards. The wizards, moved by his courage, decided to grant him the power of the gods to overthrow the king's tyranny. As the spell was chanted, Hellroot gained immense power. Meanwhile, the king's soldiers attacked Hellroot's family at their home. By the time Hellroot returned, it was too late to save anything. To save his dying father, Hellroot guided his father to recite a spell. He transferred the power of the gods to his father, Adam. But losing the divine protection, he was killed by an assassin sent by the king. Seeing this, Adam could no longer contain his rage. With his divine power mutating inside him, a hero born for vengeance emerged. But the king had anticipated this. He ordered his craftsmen to forge the Shabak crown using the eternal crystals collected by the slaves. Once the king completed the ritual, he would gain the ancient demon's power to rule the world. But just as a servant presented the crown, he was struck down instantly by a bolt of lightning. In the king's terrified eyes, Adam appeared before him. The king, frightened, quickly begged for mercy. But Adam, blinded by hatred, felt no mercy at all. The divine power Adam unleashed instantly destroyed the palace. Countless lives were lost in the chaos. Adam's actions went against the wizards' intentions. They believed Adam was unworthy of wielding such power and must pay the price. A fierce battle broke out between them. The wizards, however, were no match for Adam. In a desperate move, a gray-robed wizard sacrificed his life, and they finally sealed Adam underground. The Shabak crown vanished along with him. 500 years later, a group of archaeologists arrived at the sealing site. They discovered the spell that had sealed Adam, but their goal was the Shabak crown, so they didn't linger. When they ventured deep into the cave, they indeed found the long-lost crown. A woman carefully climbed up toward it. She then leapt into the air and grabbed the crown. But before she could celebrate, a group of mercenaries rushed in. They took the woman's companions hostage, forcing her to hand over the crown. With no other choice, she reluctantly complied. However, the mercenaries had no intention of letting them go. Unexpectedly, the woman secretly recited the spell to break the seal. In an instant, countless bolts of lightning struck from the sky, and Adam, sealed for 500 years, awakened once more.